Chapter 9. Who Wants Normal? Gemma sent Amy messages all morning on Saturday, but there was no reply. She hoped Amy was practicing. The only message Gemma got was from the phone. "It's time to give your report, Gemma," it said. How did the phone know that? "I can ask the old man," Gemma thought as she went to the shop. "It's great to see you again, Gemma," said the old man. He was smiling warmly. "Have you come to tell me about your phone?" "Yes," Gemma said. She didn't know how much to say about the strange phone. "The phone makers will be very happy to hear what you think," the man said. He took out a piece of paper and a pen. Gemma felt something dancing in her stomach. It wasn't a nice feeling. "Now," the old man said, "tell me about the phone and I'll write down what you say." "Well," began Gemma, It worked okay." "Which features did you like best?" he asked. Gemma couldn't think of anything to say. She couldn't say it made her beautiful and good at everything. "Actually, I didn't find anything very special about it." The dancing in her stomach got faster. The old man wrote as she was speaking. "Oh?" Gemma took the phone out of her pocket and looked at it. Now that the first words were out of her mouth, it was easier to say more. "You know what one amazing thing was? Everyone else thought it was great, but not me." "Well, you wanted a phone that everyone thinks is cool," the man said. "Yes," said Gemma. "I did want that. Now, I don't know." She remembered how everyone thought she was cool and funny and good at everything. "I can't see things the way everyone else sees them." "If the phone isn't special for you, then maybe you'd like a different phone," the man said. "No!" Gemma almost shouted. She closed her hand around the phone. She suddenly felt very afraid that the man wanted to take it away from her. "I mean, no thank you. This is the phone I want. I'm happy, I am." "You don't look very happy to me," he said kindly. "And you didn't look very happy the last time I saw you. How others see us is always different from how we see ourselves." Gemma didn't want to think about it anymore. She changed the conversation. "How does the phone know things?" she asked. "Things like what?" he answered her. "It knew it was time to give my report. It knows who I am." "Do you know who you are, Gemma?" the man asked. Gemma didn't know anymore. "Am I the person other people see?" she asked herself. "Am I the amazing student, the tennis player, the singer? Is that me?" She knew it wasn't, but the real Gemma didn't sing well enough to win the competition, and that was the important thing, wasn't it? She was tired of thinking about it. "There's a music competition at our school on Monday," she said suddenly. "It's for Stars of Tomorrow. My friend Amy sings, and we're going to win. You'll see us on TV." "And what do you do? Do you sing or play something?" he asked. "I play the piano. I can't sing well at all, but everyone thinks I can now." "Gemma, Gemma," he said sadly. "If singing makes you happy, then it's not important what everyone else thinks. Is Amy happy when she sings?" Gemma thought about when Amy was talking to the music teacher. Her friend loved singing before, but Amy wasn't enjoying it now, was she? but she didn't say that. She said, "Amy will be happy when we win the competition. We're going to be famous." The man smiled. "Good luck to you and Amy, then. Now, before you go, please can I see the phone again?" Gemma gave him her phone. He looked at it carefully and turned it over to look at the back. He smiled again. "Things will probably go back to normal now." Normal? Gemma thought. Who wants normal? We're going to win that competition and then we'll be on TV. The next day was Sunday. Gemma usually did something with Amy on Sundays. But when she called Amy, there was no answer. Gemma didn't need to practice, and without her friend, practicing wasn't fun anymore. Without Amy, the weekend wasn't fun at all. So when Robert called and invited Gemma to the park near his house for more tennis, she agreed. But things were very different today. Gemma had the phone in her pocket and she was playing the same as usual. But something was wrong. When she hit the ball, it went out. When Robert hit the ball, it was usually in and she couldn't hit it back. This was how she played before she had the phone. But Robert didn't mind that she was playing badly. "I've won 2 games," Robert said happily. "Are you pretending to play badly to make me feel good?" He laughed. Gemma was too tired to reply. "I have to sit down," Gemma said, drying her face with her t-shirt. "I'm really hot." "Are you sure you're okay?" Robert asked. "Maybe you're ill. Let's go to my house and get a drink." Gemma wasn't ill. She just didn't usually do a lot of sport. When she played tennis with Robert before, she didn't work very hard at all. They went to Robert's house and sat in the living room and drank water. "You've got a piano," she said when she saw the piano in the corner of the room. Robert made a face. "Yes, everyone in our family plays, except me." "It's a beautiful piano. I've never played one like that before," Gemma said. "Would you like to play it?" he asked. "I'd love to hear you play something." "Do you want to hear the music we're going to do in the competition?" she asked. Gemma closed her eyes and played the music. She made a lot of mistakes. She wasn't making music, it was noise, and she hated hearing herself. Lucky Robert, she thought. He probably thinks it's amazing. Robert listened kindly until she stopped. "Maybe you really are ill, Gemma," he joked. "That was as bad as your tennis." Gemma was surprised. He's the first person to hear my mistakes, she thought. She didn't need to check her pocket. She knew the phone was there, but she had a terrible feeling it wasn't working anymore. This is it, she thought. Now he's not going to like me. Maybe you need to sing too, to help you remember the music, Robert said. He was trying to help. Gemma's mouth was suddenly dry. I can't really sing, you know, she said. Yes, you can, he said. I heard you practicing with Amy last week. You're an amazing singer. Go on, don't be afraid. Gemma started playing again. When she opened her mouth to sing, out came the ugly noises and terrible voice she always sang with. She saw Robert's face and stopped. Robert tried to be kind. You're just tired from the tennis, or... Then he started laughing. Oh, I see. It's a joke. No, Gemma said quietly. That's my normal voice. She suddenly remembered the last thing the old man in the shop said yesterday. Things will probably go back to normal now. Normal? Normally, she was bad at tennis. Normally, she couldn't sing, and she didn't get A's in class without spending hours on her homework. Normally, people didn't tell her how beautiful she was all the time, or laugh at all her jokes. Normally, she needed to practice the piano to be good. "Robert, you're going to need a new tennis partner." She stood up suddenly. "I have to go," and she ran out of the house before he could say anything.